Hello everyone. I'm going to show you how to give a custom character a voice for Don't Starve Together. This method also works for Don't Starve single player. Ignore this thing in the corner that's for me, not for you. Alright, so I have a Word document laid out for myself to make things simpler and go faster. This is all just like a shorter version of the sound tutorial that we will actually be using. I will link this in the description. So I'm assuming since you're looking at this, you already have your character mod already or whatever. So I'll just get right into it. Alright, let me reveal that. Okay. Okay, so first you want to get Don't Starve mod tools if you don't already. To do that, you go to Steam. Let me open this up. Probably should have had this open up in the beginning. Okay, so go to Steam, Games, your games library. Come on, Steam. Okay, and then under your games library, under the word library, there'll be a little tiny games. Click that. Click on Tools. And here's a list of like all this stuff. You want Don't Starve mod tools, which will be somewhere near like the top. Like, you know, it's alphabetical, you'll be able to find it. So I just want to install that. And then once that's installed, we can continue. Alright. So, let's see. So let's go ahead and open up your character mod folder. So for this I'm using the extended character mod template. Just as, because I already have my character mod already has a voice, so I don't need to give her another one. So you want to go to your local disk on your computer, Program Files, scroll down, find Steam, open Steam Apps, Common, Don't Starve Together Beta. If you're doing this for the single player, you just want to go to Don't Starve. It'll work the same. Don't Starve Together Beta, go to Mods, and go to your character mod. I renamed it Esc template because it'll be easier for myself. Open it up. And so I already have the speech files in here, but you're going to want to take your MP3 files of your character's voice that you have, and sorry. I don't know if they work with any other type of audio file. I had different versions before instead of MP3 and they didn't seem to work, so I converted them all to MP3. If you don't know how to do that, you can, what I did, I don't have a software that converts to MP3, so I uploaded each file individual as a video to YouTube, went to a YouTube converter, and turned them everything to MP3. So once you have your MP3 files, you want to paste them all in your character's mod folder. Don't put it in anything else, just right in there. And then next you want to make a sound folder, which I already have. So you want to do New, Folder, and just name that sound. I don't need it, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. Alright, so once you have the sound folder, it'll be empty, so that's good. So you just leave that, you can close that, leave it open, whatever. Alright. So next we want to open up Fmod Designer. For that you want to go back through Steam, Steam Apps, Common, go to the file Don't Starve Mod Tools, Fmod Designer, Fmod Designer Application. Ignore that. I tested this beforehand to make sure it worked. It's just saying it couldn't find my project. Okay, so once you have Fmod Designer open, you want to do a new project. Okay, so when this window pops up, go to your local disk, Program Files, the 86 one, not the Program Files without that. You want the extension one. Scroll down, find Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Don't Starve Together Beta, or Don't Starve if you're doing a single player, Mods, your character mod folder, Sound. And this will be saved into the your character's sound file. So file name, save save everything you're saving right now is going to be your same name as your character mod. So I renamed this ESC template, so I'm going to save it as that. ESC template and save. Alright. So you get these two things pop up on the side, templates and untitled. Ignore the templates thing, you don't need to worry about that. On untitled, click that, go over to this thing here, and rename it to your character's name. Your file name, excuse me. So ESC template. Oops, didn't say that, hold on. ESC template. Alright. So after that, you will want to, I probably don't need to do this, but I just want to make sure. Alright. So once it's renamed, you want to right click on it, add simple event. Name this one hurt, and leave it checked to do not use a template. Alright. This thing will pop up, event 00, you don't need that, go ahead and delete that. Go back, right click on ESC template again, add another simple event, call this one death_voice. And one more time, add simple event, talk_LP. Alright. So after this, you want to go back to the hurt event, and you're going to want to see this big like gray box here titled sound. Right click in here, add sound. Alright, so it'll probably pop up through your file in the empty sound file. That's fine, you just need to redirect it. So go back to your local disk, program files 86, scroll to find Steam, Steam apps, common, Don't Starve Together beta, or Don't Starve the single, mods, your characters folder, and you want to select, you'll have your sound files here, your MP3 files. So this is for hurt. So I'm going to use my character's hurt file. So select that, open, and then you're good. Continue on to death voice, do the same thing, add sound, select your character's death sound, and click OK, or open, and then those are done. Now to talk LP. It's basically the same thing, but now you'll just want to select the remaining one. So I have 4 speech files. So I'm just going to select this one, hold shift, and click the last one, so now I have all 4 selected. So go ahead and open your speech files. Alright, so here it'll have like a random percentage chance. I have 4 files, so each one has a 25% chance to play. So after you're doing this, we want to scroll down on this side here, all the way down the bottom. I don't know if you need to do this, but go ahead and check allow sounds to be repeated. I have that checked when I made mine. It's probably just better to do it. Alright, so at this point you could usually just be done. You need to go to banks, and this will be here. The bank is for for your character. You want to go over here under value and go ahead and just rename that to your character's name. So you probably just need to delete everything underscore and past that. So now it's ESC template. Oh, whoop, ESC template. Alright. So after that, you could, if you're single player, you can just go ahead and build it, which is Control B. But for Don't Starve Together, there's one thing you want to do. Go back to events, and let me make this a little bigger. Oh no, it's fine, okay. So over here, there's like all these little things here. You want to change your mode, like scroll down through this, find mode. It will be set to 2D. Click that, change it to 3D, and change 3D max. It'll be at 10,000. You don't want that, you want it to be 30. Alright, so then that'll be like that. If you kept it on 2D, your character, when you played with people, it would be heard all around the map, and you don't want that. You want it to have a draw distance, like all the other characters. So change every voice file, 3D max 30. and talk. 3D max is 30. Alright, so double check, make sure you have that done. 3D 30, 3D 30. Alright, 3D 30. So go ahead, when you're done that, go ahead, go back to banks. Double check everything's here. Now hit Control B. This will bring up a build project window. Select your template, your bank template, right here. Just check that, build, and build finished. Okay, so now we're done. We can close out this. Just click yes if that pops up. Alright, so after that, you want to, excuse me, you want to go back to your characters file, so through the Steam Apps Common, all that jazz. Common, don't start together, mods, and template. Alright, so once you're here, you want to go to your mod main.lua. You want to open that up. Okay, there you are. Alright, you're going to want something that can read these things. I have Notepad++. You can just Google, you can install that. It's free. So click OK. Alright, now in here, you're going to need to put in a few lines of coding. So that's where we're coming back to here, to the tutorial, the written tutorial that I will link in the description. Alright, so when you come here, you want to unhide this here, the old version of the tutorial. Unhide that, scroll down, we did all that, to these little codings, the assets and remap sound events and all that. Alright, so what you want to do here, I'm going to just go ahead and copy from my characters. So under, like scroll down, get to the bottom of the assets, make a new space, copy from here. You want the asset sound, these are all, each asset is a different line, so you want to copy this first asset. So yeah, copy that. I'm going to just copy it straight from mine. Asset, sound package, sound dash the characters .fev. Go ahead and paste that in here. Now change, on here it says it has file in the little arrows. You want to replace that along like the arrows and the name and the word with your character's name. So I would put template. Alright, and enter to make a new line. Copy asset sound slash file .sfb, all that. Paste it in. And don't get this little comma bracket, you don't need that. You just need the up until here. Change it to your character's name, sound dash character's name. And then that's fine there. So now you want to get out of the assets section. It's marked by this red bar. And you want to put remap sound events. Alright. So for this, we'll be copying this stuff here. So copy from the first remap sound event to the end of the parentheses. Paste that in. Everywhere you see, in here they have it written down as file folder, file slash folder. Whenever you see that, just change it to, it'll say, you want it to say don't starve slash characters slash your character's name. So I'm going to change this to template. You change it to yours, and then it'll say slash death voice. Then these two things, template. Alright. So first remap sound event when you're done should read remap sound event, parentheses, quote, don't starve slash characters slash your character's file name, /death voice, death underscore voice, close quote, comma, new quote, character's name, character's file name, death underscore voice. Now, if these two things were different, these you just want to make sure everything is the same because it just makes it easier for throughout the file's naming. So go ahead and make a new line, copy this next thing, remap sound event for the hurt voice. I'm going to go ahead and copy it here. Alright, so change all of that to don't starve /character / your character's name /hurt, then character name, hurt. Alright, and then last line, new line, remap sound, and then this will be for the talk, for when you examine things. Paste that in, change it. Alright. And that will be good. Whoops. Sorry about that. Alright. So, scroll down a little bit. Well, you probably won't need to scroll down, but go down a few lines and find the strings.characters. Your character's name. Like, it'll have, like, this is the one with all capitals. So strings, characters, and it'll have a name. Change that name after characters to all capital letters, your character's file name. So mine would be ESCtemplate. Equals require speech underscore change whatever is there after the underscore to your character's name. So ESCtemplate. Save that. And that should be good. Oh, don't close that out yet. After you're done that, go down to this very last line here. Add mod character. Change this. Make sure this is your character's name. So it's already ESCtemplate for me, but I had to change it for my custom mod. I had to change it to Starsha because that's my character's name. And whatever gender your character is, put it here. You have male, female, and robot as your options. Well, and neutral and plural, but your main things are like male, female, robot. You can pick whatever you want. Okay, now save that. You can close that if you want. Alright. Now you want to go back to your file, your mod file. Go to double click in scripts, prefabs. No, open it. Alright. And you want to open up the characters .lua in here. Okay. Alright. So when you're in the in your characters.lua through scripts, the scripts prefab folders, you want to scroll down until you find, it'll be at the bottom here, probably around line 47. So you'll see something here, inst sound name, and on the extended character mod template, it's set to Willow's voice file. Highlight that, change whatever is there, so I'm going to change Willow to my character's name, so ESCtemplate. Save that. Alright. So that should be good. So go ahead and close that out. And if this was a single player mod, you'd be done, you could open up your game, it'll compile everything, and that should be going. But for DST, if you're going to upload it to the workshop, you want to go through, you want to go to their file, go in sound, their sound file, and there'll be a folder here, the .fsbc whatever, whatever cache. You don't need this folder. The workshop doesn't like it. If you try to upload it with this, it won't work. You don't need it, just delete it. Delete. Okay. And you should be good. So let's go ahead and open up the game and see if that worked. If we did everything right, it should work now. So she should have my custom character's voice files now. It has to compile everything. It'll just take, depending on how fast your computer is, it'll take like a few minutes maybe. So I'll just cut ahead. Alright. Okay. So once your game is up, ignore that. You can go ahead and start up a game. Since I'm using Don't Starve Together, I have to pull up a server. And let's see if that worked. Alright, so here's the character. And it worked! Hear that? Alright, and then there you go! Your character now has a voice. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any trouble and I'll do what I can to help you fix it. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye!